Deuce has an entourage. He takes up to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Wildcats! Deuce Vaughn takes it the distance with 49 seconds in the first quarter.
Opera music and football are two passions for Kolby Van Camp, and he has found a way to combine the two for K-State games this fall.
It's a dream come true to be able to do this kind of broadcasting, to be up in the booth, and to be talking about and doing play-by-play for the team that I love the most on this earth.
He is a classically trained opera musician with 2 albums and says there are similarities between music and broadcasting football games.
25-20, 15-10-5, touchdown Wildcats!
It's really cool because they're both kind of in the same vein. It's a performance, right? So it wasn't too far of a stretch for me to say, hey, here's all the things that I learned in my undergrad that I can apply now to my touchdown calls.
One of his inspirations for the touchdown calls comes from a faculty professor at K-State who is also an advisor to the radio station and encouraged him to use all of his natural abilities.
When I heard he could sing opera, that was a match. And the first time he did it, everybody was coming up to me after going, okay, what was that? That was so unexpected and so beautiful at the same time.
Kolby's musical journey began in the 3rd grade when he joined a local children's choir, and that continued all the way through his undergraduate studies at K-State. But it was in his final year when he picked up this headset and began to broadcast games right behind me at Bill Snyder Family Stadium when those plans suddenly began to change.
That single-handedly brought me into the mass communications master's degree at Kansas State. I had rather hoped to be in Iceland at this time right now doing a master's of music and composition in Reykjavik, so that didn't end up happening.
Anthony Georges is an executive producer at the radio station and says football with an operatic twist is a unique thing to be a part of.
They really combined 2 different industries in one thing, and it's something that I don't think has ever been done before. Moving forward, now people know what to expect. They know how powerful his voice is. Maybe you didn't look for it in the past, but now when K-State scores, you're going to be listening for an opera singer to be getting along with it. You're not just going to be listening to hear how the game's going, but when a big play happens, you're going to know, here comes a powerful opera voice.
For Van Camp, he says he's going to pursue future careers in both music and broadcasting.
I love composing, I love writing music, and if I end up being a radio host somewhere, that's awesome. If I end up in New York performing music, that's awesome too. So I'm just kind of open to whatever door presents itself first.
In Manhattan,
Touchdown Wildcats!
Jacob Hall, Channel 8 News.
Actually runs a little